This is Devin.
My hair's a mess.
You look fine. You want to try it again? Was your hair looking better?
That light doesn't do me justice.
Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Kristen and welcome if this is your first time stopping by. So today's video is going to be my March favorites video, and I love filming favorites videos. I did skip February. As you guys know, I always say I'm gonna do one every month, and yet I do not. So I do have some new favorites for this month that I want to mention, so I'm gonna share them with you. And yeah, so without talking too much in this introduction, let's get right into this video. I have no particular order for this video, so we're just gonna kind of, you know, go with whatever's in front of me. So the first thing I want to mention is a new highlighter that I'm absolutely obsessed with, which you guys saw in my last video, and it is the Revlon Skin Light Prismatic Highlighter, and mine is in the shade Daybreak Glimmer. So beautiful. I mentioned briefly in there that it reminds me a lot of the Extra Dimension skin finishes from MAC, but it has such a beautiful shimmer and sheen to it, but it looks glossy on the cheeks. So let me add a little bit more, because why not? You guys can see that there's a little bit there from earlier, but it really is one of the most blinding and glossy highlights I've ever used. I think it is so stunning. And it is absolutely perfect for my skin tone. So I've never fallen in love so hard with a highlighter so quickly. This is absolutely amazing. I recommend that you go to your drugstore and pick it up if you see it, because it is so incredible. So highly recommend. First favorite of the month. My next favorite of the month are two lip glosses, and they are both from Fenty Beauty. I really like the Fenty Beauty gloss bombs. The consistency of them just tends to be the perfect consistency. It is not too like gloppy or like sticky on the lips. You still have a little bit of a slip, but they do manage to stay on your lips for a long time. So my two for this month that I've been loving are Diamond Milk, which is the white one with the silver shimmer, and Fussy, which I believe is the first one that they ever came out with. I could be wrong. There's another neutral one that I have. The Fenty Glow is the other one. So I don't know if it was Fenty Glow or Fussy that came out first, but either way, I really have been enjoying these two. I've been using them intermittently and changing each and every other day. But if you guys have never tried a Fenty gloss bomb before, I highly recommend. They are one of my favorite gloss formulas, and they are super easy to wear. My next favorite is actually a blending brush, weird as it can possibly be. And I picked this up from CVS, and it's part of the Karity brand, and this is the E31 blender brush. This is a clean one. I have another one that's dirty. I believe this was $3.99, and it is synthetic brush hair. It blends beautifully. I love the softness of this brush. It is just incredible. I know it's weird to have a brush favorite, but this month the Karity one has been my go-to, and it has been so nice to use when I do my like transition shades, when I do my crease shades. It has been one of the best blending brushes I've ever used. There's no like shedding. It's just the perfect packed fullness and beautiful precision application, and I'm so happy that I picked up two of these because I'm obsessed. Sticking with the eyes, I have really been loving, as you guys saw in my last video, wearing brown eyeliner. I picked up two new ones from Essence that I've been absolutely loving because, as you guys know, I don't wear eyeliner frequently at all, or like, I think I've maybe worn like a black liquid liner once or something, but I just didn't want to do black, so I picked up two brown ones because I didn't have any in my collection. And they're both from Essence. One is the Extreme Lasting Eye Pencil in But First Espresso. This is a 16-hour wear. And then the other one is an 18-hour wear. This is a retractable one. And this one is the Long Lasting Eye Pencil in Hot Chocolate. So these are both really creamy, really easy to apply. I've been absolutely obsessed with these two. And if you've never tried these pencils, these are inexpensive and they work beautifully. So I highly recommend Essence. Sticking with eyes, again, I have a lot of eye favorites this month. This has been a go-to one single shadow done and like out the door, or not even out the door, but in the house, eyeshadow. And it is the ColourPop Z, like ZZZ, like Sleeping Z's Super Shock Shadow. And this is the packaging. I don't know if it was a limited edition. This is one of their ultra metallic finishes, and the shadow itself is absolutely stunning. It has that beautiful duochrome metallic shift, so it goes from a bronze to a sparkly gold pink, like rosy warm shade. It is so pretty, so metallic, and it's also one of those ones that's like a perfect eye topper if you want to make your lids look a little glossy. There's just so many different things you can do with it, and I have been obsessed. So this is my go-to shadow of the month. Literally probably wore this every time I wore makeup. Today it's a little bit of a different story, but I wore something very similar in the color family, but absolutely stunning. Absolutely love it. Next is a new mascara. A lot of these you guys are going to have seen in my previous video, and it is the Fully Charged Mascara powered by magnetic technology from Pure. It is a black mascara. The wand is very traditional. I bent mine by accident, but it's just a traditional fiber, like bristle mascara. The way that this clings to my lashes though is really, really good. It gets in there, it's very thick, it's very black, and it really just like sticks directly to my lashes without any like buildup of coats. I can just like do like one wipe or one swipe of the brush or the wand, and it just builds up this amazing volume and darkness on my lashes, and I'm obsessed with it. I never would have tried out this mascara except for this was one of the ones that was on like a super sale on Black Friday back in November at Ulta, and I picked it up, and I am so glad I did because I never would have tried this mascara otherwise. So if you have never tried this mascara, I highly recommend. 5 out of 5 stars. My last beauty favorite of the month is the Benefit 24-Hour Brow Setter. This is the mini version because I wanted to try it out before I bought a full size, and this has been working beautifully for my brows. I've been so impressed. I usually use my Anastasia one. I had a sample of that and then I ran out, so I wanted to try out another brow set just to kind of compare because I haven't really branched out in brow gels ever. So this has been beautiful. So what I usually do is I take, with the uniqueness of this brush, it has like this like flat part where there's like 2 sides like this. So I usually take this like wet side that has no bristles and I sweep it across the brows, and then I take the short plastic side versus the longer bristles to comb through. So it gives this beautiful like uplifting effect to the brow hairs, which makes it look really, really natural. And I've never experienced that with a brow gel before, so I've been really impressed with this, and I am expecting that I will end up buying the full size of this once this runs out because I really love it that much, and that's saying a lot from somebody who never used to like doing her brows. My last favorite of the month is not beauty related at all, and it has been keeping me busy with a lot of unused, not sure what to do with time that I've had in my day, and it is the new Animal Crossing New Horizon game for my Nintendo Switch. Now, if you guys are die-hard Nintendo fans and Animal Crossing fans, you know that this has been coming for a long time, and it took way too long to get here. And it finally came a couple weeks ago, and I am so, so happy with it. I think they did a really good job incorporating a lot of the old Animal Crossing favorites with a lot of new ideas, especially with the DIY recipes. I think that they did a really beautiful job incorporating some new like ideas or thoughts that came from either smaller games that they did on the side or just listening to what the users wanted. I've been playing it nonstop, can't get enough of it, check in with it every day, at least 2 to 3 times a day. I'm not like a die-hard spending like hours on there. I could, but I've been trying to maintain and keep somewhat of a normal schedule for myself, but it has been very hard because that game is so enjoyable. And if you guys have never tried Animal Crossing before, I highly recommend, especially during this time where we're sitting at home and we have a lot of time that we want to do stuff with. So if you guys ever want to throw in a new game, Animal Crossing New Horizons is where it's at, and it has been very popular among a lot of different people. So highly recommend, and that is probably my biggest favorite of the month. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, please give this video a thumbs up and subscribe down below if you'd like to join my family here on YouTube. I hope that you guys have been enjoying all of the videos that I've been putting out. I know that not every single video has been getting a ton of views, but I do appreciate the ones who come back every video and support me. So thank you guys so much for sticking with me through this time, and I hope it's been helping you a little bit every day, maybe putting a smile on your face. So thank you guys so much for spending some time with me today. I hope you enjoyed your day. I hope you enjoyed the rest of your day, and I love you all. Bye guys!